second, and we're live. All right. Once again, South Texas Vale with the Sunday Cigar Podcast. But today we are joined by my friend Joe, aka Fred. Scoot in so they can see.
What's going on, everybody?
Introduce yourself. Tell them about yourself.
My name's Joseph, aka Red. Grew up here in San Antonio. Was in the military for a little under 5 years, and that's roughly about it.
Today I'm smoking a Diesel 10th, which normally I don't like Diesel. This one's not bad. It's not great. Not good, but not bad. What do you got?
I am smoking a Room 101 113
Fancy.
from 2019.
Fancy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a bougie bitch today.
You bougie. You bougie. Well, today's topic is, as some of you from this part of the world know, it's Fiesta time here in San Antonio. And Fiesta is one of those events that's wonderful, chaotic, and downright infuriating.
Yeah, it definitely
Like
is.
anyone who's gone downtown knows the traffic is fucking terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God forbid it's a parade day and people are at NIOSA.
Yeah,
Because then it gets to be hell.
it ain't that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, who am I fucking kidding? It's terrible.
Yeah. Fucking traffic downtown is fucking awful. Like last night they had Flambeau, NIOSA. No, it was absolute shit.
Yeah, I didn't partake last night because I typically don't like going to the night parade.
I had a friend's retirement party last night, so I could go.
I was at a local bar shooting full because
Well, didn't you have a pool tournament that you just finished up?
n- so it was actually a pool league.
Yeah. Did y'all just finish that last week?
Yeah, we actually finished third place in the consolation bracket.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was actually fun.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing. Fun is fun.
So Fiesta.
Oh God, like there's a ton of different events for Fiesta. It goes on for fucking ever if you have to drive downtown. And there's stuff on the south side, east side, west side, north side. The bougie bitches at the Dominion have their own taste of the north side. I'm gonna mock them forever for that.
I've actually never been to the Taste of the North Side.
I've never been there. Can't afford the ticket. It's like $300.
What the fuck? Well, then again, it is Fiesta. Everything is very fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. Like I'll pay 200 for a ticket per ticket. I get two tickets from me and my friend to go to the polo match they have, which is always fun. But that VIP ticket gets us really good food, and I can sit in the shade.
Fair enough. Speaking about food, did I tell you what happened on last Thursday when I went down to Fiesta?
What happened?
So I was in Market, and for those of y'all that don't know, Market is
Market Square. It's part of Niosa.
yeah, it is, but it's pretty much the mecca of where things go down during Fiesta.
It's where you find sissies with the feet turned black because they don't have their shoes.
Uh, So I was down there, and I personally don't drink just because
You
I've,
don't.
I've never been a big drinker. I was when I was in the military,
Well,
but
it seems to be common.
yeah, it is very common. But I was at this one little taco stand, and I got mini tacos and water.
All right, how much that ring? Arm and a leg?
Fucking $30, bro. 30 fucking dollars.
30 fucking dollars. How many tacos?
Four
And a bottle of water?
and a bottle of
So
water.
you paid 10 for the water and 20 for the tacos?
Yeah.
Fucking rip off.
Well, you think that's bad. So I typically don't like cilantro and onions on my taco.
Okay, I like onions and cilantro.
So I get the tacos and I look and I'm like, what the fuck is this? They literally put little to no meat on the taco.
What the fuck, man?
Your guess is as good as mine.
¿Dónde la carne?
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, I was like, Señor, ¿dónde está el carne? Like, es todo, señor. I'm like, todo bien. I gave him 40 bucks. Hand me back 10. I was so pissed I walked off.
I would have taken the tacos. I would have just got money and walked off.
No. We're talking about tradition.
Ah,
Every single time that I've gone down to Fiesta, I've always gotten mini tacos,
Yeah.
and the price just continues to go
Well,
up.
that's like anytime I've ever gone to Nyrosa, I go to the German hall,
Mm.
and I always get bratwurst and sauerkraut.
I've actually never had bratwurst and sauerkraut. Is it any good?
Oh God, I love it. I love it. And it's a lot cheaper than your four fucking tacos in a bottle of water. I usually pay about 10 for brat, some sauerkraut.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
So,
Yeah, it's because, San Antonio, we have a big Hispanic population, but we also have a large German population. Hence why certain streets like Harry Wurzbach Parkway, a bunch of other streets have German names.
mm,
Of course, this part of Texas also had a large German population.
well, New Braunfels,
Yeah.
right outside of San Antonio, has an extremely large German population.
Oh, yeah. They have Wurstfest every fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 10-day salute to fucking sausage and beer. What could go wrong?
So, probably nothing because everything tends to go down.
It's like I think the worst I've seen at Wurstfest, drunk people getting arrested for falling out drunk or
That-
passing out in the grass, and occasionally a fight and a handful of DUIs. But Fiesta can get spicy at Niosa.
Oh yeah,
Like I've had the joy of getting sucker punched by two people fighting, and I wasn't even part of the fight. I was standing in line to get beer, and I caught a fist to the side of the head.
there's been times that I've been at Fiesta and
Yeah,
I literally sometimes just go just to watch stupid people fight. I
oh, yeah, that's always a good time.
no, I will literally stand on the corner
Yeah, and you can just watch it.
and I tend to not to roll alone. I tend to go at least with 5 or 6 deep,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just because it is Fiesta.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Fiesta's a magical place where you can hear one Susie turn to another Susie and go, "Ah, why, it's his ass."
I got one better for you. Bitch, hold my eyelashes.
Isn't that that guy in our oyster bay?
I don't know. I haven't been to Oyster Bay since I was like 9.
Oh, goddamn. Last year I was still driving for Uber and I picked up two Susias. One was, slam, she looked good. The other one was fucking gordita,
Hey,
diabita.
she looked like that bitch Gorlock the Destroyer.
She looked like she ate Gorlock. It was so big, my Jetta was leaning. From the time she got in to the time she got out.
Hey, you a three-wheel motion or what?
Yeah, two wheels fucking
I didn't fucking sitting sideways.
Take it all these this is the fucking oyster man. This giant fucking looks like she ate Jabba the Gut. That's what we're gonna call her. Jabba the Gut.
Jabba the Gut.
Jabba the Gut who acted like Jabba the Slut. Because the whole time to Fiesta to Oyster Bay, she's talking to her super skinny friend who was actually good looking. Nah, the way you get a man is you pretend to be pregnant and then you got him a lot until you come out that you're not pregnant.
Hey,
But you got like 3 months to get knocked up, fool.
hey, that's that South Side West Side trench mentality.
Mm-hmm.
My side of town.
It's a bad side of town. It's not a bad side of town.
Nah, it's not.
No, it's an honest side of town.
Well, as most people know, each side of town, not all parts of it are bad.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
just certain parts
Yeah.
of where you're from.
Oh, yeah, it's like not all of south side of Houston's downtown's bad, but Sunny or Sunrise or Sunnyside, ooh, that's a rough neighborhood.
Growing up, growing up, I know we're kind of getting off topic from Fiesta, but
Still wise.
I've actually grown up. I played basketball in the third and fourth ward in Houston.
Tough ward, third ward.
Third and fourth ward.
Fourth ward's hard. Third ward could be pretty hard at spots, but there's other spots that are really nice and gentrified.
But
I mean, like your neighborhood. On your side of the street is the old school neighborhood, but
Mhm.
then right across the main road, a bunch of new houses.
And then on top of that, if you go a little further, that's when you get into the bad part of this or my side of town.
Yeah, over by Go-Go's.
No, 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 not even.
No, over by
Indian Creek.
oh yeah, over by God, what's the name of that fucking gas station turned to a taco joint?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's over by Indian Creek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what's bad when you literally have a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General,
Dollar store.
and a fucking head shop all within walking distance of each other.
I don't have ambitions being super wealthy, but I don't want to live within walking distance of $3 stores, a head shop, and then a shady fucking car store or car
Yeah.
dealership
Well,
that changes its name every 3 months because they can't keep out of trouble.
so believe it or not, I actually do have friends that live in that area,
Oh yeah, I have a couple friends that live there. A
and
friend in Berto.
most of the people that live in that area
Yeah.
aren't bad people.
No.
It's just you get certain necios and necios,
That's a polite way of putting it.
like at Fiesta Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
So I had a I had a fight flight response.
Mhm.
Something was telling me, man, you need to get the fuck out of here because I was in work. Something told me,
Yo, got it right.
hey, you gotta go.
Yeah.
So I ended up taking that, getting home, started scrolling through Facebook because I wanted to see what the fuck happened, if
Yeah.
anything. It turns out four fucking Cigars decided to start fighting, bro.
Toxicas, not even Sucias. There's a level here. There's Sucia, and then there's Toxica.
I was like, bro,
You missed out.
yeah, I was pissed. I was like, are you freaking kidding? Now, if it would have been dudes fighting, all right, cool. I wouldn't have been mad. But being that I miss chicks fighting, oh, it's an actual shit place.
Well, it ain't what happened. It's not like what happened last night. For Nias, market. That shit is crazy. I didn't know about until you told me about. But that shit's wild. Tell me what happened.
So last night in market, two dudes got into an altercation. They pulled guns and I wouldn't say a shootout because
It wasn't much of a shoot.
there wasn't much of a shootout, but one guy shot and killed the other, then cops showed up and absolutely fucking smoked him.
Fucking lit his ass up.
So it turns out there was six people injured and two dead, but it turns out it was only the two Edgars that got killed.
Yeah. Edgars are a special term of endearment for people that live here in town. Have a hairstyle called the Marbach Ma.
No me quema.
Yeah, they're that type. They go to fucking car shows, look at the squatted truck going, no comata, no comata. It's like a messed up mating call.
Yeah. But because of that, I've tended to over the past few years, I haven't really gone to Fiesta much
Yeah.
because for me,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's things that I do. I try to do every year. And I only got to do one of the things that I do every year. I went to the polo match.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you get all spiffied up?
Oh yeah, I wore my linen suit. Fucking linen shirt. Oh, it's fucking good. Fucking paid $200 a fucking ticket. I better look fucking good.
Yeah.
But they feed you. Ooh, they got good food. The
Yeah.
VIP seating's nice.
Yeah, this year's or the past 2 years or the past couple years since COVID died down, Fiesta hasn't felt the same.
Nah, it has.
Well, for me particularly because
Yeah.
because my mom, when she passed away, her tradition was we always went to Fiesta during the day,
Oh yeah.
just because
Good.
that was our thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'll tell you some interesting stories.
Okay.
So while I was in the army, I would come home during Fiesta time, and I'd be so strung out and tired from constantly working shift
Yeah.
on base
Yeah.
that my mom would wake me up like, "Hey, get up, get dressed,
We're going.
we're going." Like, and I'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Where are we going?" She's like, "Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you not remember what's going on in town?" And I thought for a second, and I'm like, well, I know it's the start of the NBA playoffs, and I was like, oh fuck, it's Fiesta. All right, cool.
You thought traffic sucked coming in from Fort Hood.
Yeah. And that brings up The second reason Fiesta doesn't feel the same is because the fucking Spurs haven't been in the playoffs the past few years.
Yeah, kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing. I'm very disappointed in the Spurs.
Well, we're in a rebuilding phase.
Yeah, like the dynasty phase over Parker,
Duncan, Ginobili,
the
which by the way, is happy belated birthday to Tim Duncan. His birthday was like 2 days ago.
but you know, since they retired, they've had to rebuild the team. But I remember when I moved here, the Spurs were in the playoffs, and some fucking sportscaster on Fox News said that no team with God little Avery as point guard could ever win a championship, and that motherfucker had to crow
Hmm.
because they won.
See, I remember once upon a time, and I say that, but it was a time not so long ago that,
Yeah.
especially living in San Antonio, we never
Yeah.
questioned if the Spurs were going to be in the
No,
playoffs.
we just questioned if we're gonna drive around downtown, tie up traffic, honking our horns, and then win it.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm talking about we never questioned if we were going to be in the playoffs. It was what seed in the
Yeah.
playoffs we were going to be.
Yeah,
That was the only if.
yeah. And then once the big three retired,
It was like, fuck.
then it became Spurs started playing like that fucking Red Hot Chili Pepper song, "Give it away, give it away, give it away." Now, like it doesn't matter if they get up to the fucking if they're in the lead the first half, they're just gonna fucking get sloppy.
Well, I always said once Tim Duncan retired that I'd never watch another Spurs game because growing up, I grew up with the big three.
Yeah,
I grew up watching the big three.
yeah,
And I am thankful that in my lifetime, the Spurs have at least given the city 5 championships.
yeah, yeah.
Because,
And that's always been such a good joke
hmm
because one year the mayor, not Ron Nuremberg, the one we don't like, Castro, the one we also didn't like. Yeah, he did a funny little video because LeBron was sitting there talking shit, and he has this little commercial. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, LeBron, I don't answer the phone after one ring. You gotta have at least five.
I like that.
And that was clever.
That was definitely
Yeah, yeah. Unlike Tony Gonzalez, the congressional district 23 representative for Texas, he's not funny. He's actually terrible.
to be honest with you, I really don't pay attention
Oh well,
to
he
our elected officials.
yeah, really well. He's not good, and he sat there and lately he's been going on about border security, which is weird because the last 4 years he's been openly opposing Abbott every step of the way of trying to do anything about the border. And it's like, wow, you
Well,
really are a politician.
well. Here's how I see it. People want to up the security on the border.
Yeah.
They've been working on fucking I-35 here in San Antonio for the last 15 fucking years, bro.
I-35 is a great litmus test to test if someone's a drunk driver or not. Because if they're sober, they're gonna dodge those fucking potholes. But if they're drunk, they'll just go straight. Stand.
So,
Oh man.
so border security, get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
bro.
But anyways, back to
We got a little off topic.
we get off topic like that.
It is what it
Back
is.
to Fiesta. You know, the two events I go to are the polo match, and then I always go with Wendy to coordination, which yeah, it's campy, but it's fun because they just make fun of everything going on at the city, state, and the national level. Like they just rip on everything. It's fun. No holds barred. Nobody's safe. I didn't get to go this year because I didn't get tickets.
Well, now that explains why you like fucking going. You kind of a no holds barred motherfucker yourself.
Yeah, I know, I know. You've caught me throw smoke at you multiple times.
Yeah.
Of course, I've got some really mean insults, but I think the best one I have is one of my friends. He's like, I want you to tell me the meanest thing you can tell. All right, man, but you can't get mad. Oh, you can't get mad. He's like, I won't get mad. I'm like, all right, but you can't get mad. He's like, I promise, I won't get mad. And I looked right at him and I went, so and so. because I'm not gonna say their name. It's a real shame your mother wasn't more pro-choice while pregnant with you. Oh, yeah, he had to walk that one off. Because it doesn't have to be mean, it just has to be subtle. If it cuts just right, it's a perfect insult.
Well, one of the best insults my buddy ever said to me, and this is one of my military buddies
Oh, this
who will be left unnamed as well. So he and I were having a heated discussion one day, and we had been out of the military for probably about a year, or we'd been out probably about a
yeah,
year. So we're getting into it, and as you know, military guys tend to get fucking loud.
yeah.
So we're getting louder and louder and louder. And he finally ends the conversation by saying, "You know what? Fuck you, you mouth breathing cancer patient."
Nice.
And I just did this. I was like, "Phew."
That's a cut.
He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't have a response for that. I don't have a fucking response."
That's how you know it's a good insult. Is if you can stagger the other person. If they stutter or if they can't respond, it's or if they have to walk it off. That's usually a good insult.
But then again,
But yeah,
we ins being ex-military, we insulted each other, but
yeah, that's what I've noticed. A lot of my friends who are vets and prior and active military, they can throw smoke at each other all day.
well, like the old saying goes, real friends will talk to your face
Yeah,
and say good things about you behind your back. Fake motherfuckers will say good things to you to your face and then talk shit about you behind your back.
yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing Wendy noticed is that the few times she's been around the guys when we've had, you know, like stuff at my house for like my birthday or something. She noticed y'all are so mean to each other.
Nah,
It's like that's just our love language.
that's how we show love.
Yeah. She's like, well, the other day you were talking about we have a friend we call Gov. His first name's Mike. And sitting there, I was talking to her about Mike. You know, he's a good guy. And then she's at my house for my birthday barbecue. Mike's there. Mike's trying, you know, doing a little dance. He's happy. I went up next on stage. Mike. He's so fucking terrible. He looks at me. He's like, got him.
Got him, coach.
Got him. Oh man, but no, it's all guys are. But anyways, coordination is one of the things we like to go to, but I wasn't able to get tickets because I like to get the little box seats on the side of the theater where it's like
I've
Waldorf and Adler from fucking Muppet Show.
I've actually never been, so
It's fucking hilarious, and they rip on everything. Like I remember one year they were ripping on the measles outbreaks that were happening at Disney parks. It's this puke world after all. And they had all these people with big paper mache heads come out. They'd pull a string and all this fake vomit glitter would come out of their mouths. And they were just ripping on it. And they rip on the current president, no matter who it is. Uh, you know, and they rip on everything. It's fucking great. The other thing I like to do is there's this event on the south side, Taste of the South Side. It's over at St. Philip's College.
I've been to it.
Yeah, and it's fun. I like it. It's a smaller event, but it's more of a college fiesta thing, like community college fiesta. But it's good, and I enjoy it. And I didn't get to go to that this year.
Yeah, I bet there's not a lot of dumb shit that goes on in that
Oh,
one. Maybe the worst you got to worry about is a drunk stumbling over somebody smoking weed.
probably somebody smoked pot because there's no alcohol at the event.
Hmm.
It's a dry event because it's on a college campus. I know. It's a community college though, Joe.
I,
I know.
our college, our college is dry.
Alamo Community College events are usually dry.
No shit.
No shit.
I didn't know that.
How you do? But they have like a barbecue cook-off, and it's always a good time. But we didn't go to that
Chili cook off or just
barbecue. Barbecue, and it's ribs. It's usually ribs or pork loin.
fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Next,
But
next time you go to that, let me know. Fuck.
next time I go, I gotta let myself.
Well, fucker, if you get tickets and there's still tickets available, let me know. 'Cause you know I love barbecue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's like last year when the barbecue cook-off got canceled.
Why?
Uh, I don't know.
Hmm.
They were still cooking barbecue. and they were selling it, and it was not like your fucking $20 tacos, $10 bottle of water.
Fuck no.
I'm not gonna let you live that.
What? Let me live that down.
No, you won't let yourself live it then. Fucking $20 for 4 little tacos with no carne.
Bro, it's not as bad as when I went to a restaurant here in San Antonio that I'll also leave unnamed, which is a barbecue joint. So they're known for having good barbecue and baked potatoes.
Oh, I know the place. They not.
So I ordered a baked potato with what did I get? Pulled pork.
Okay, pretty good.
Thinking reasonable.
Yeah.
The waiter, who is a good dude, love him. He takes care of me every time I go there.
Yeah, yeah.
Walks up to me and is like, "Hey, brother, I hate to break it to you, but they burnt your baked potato. They fucked it up.
They fucked it up.
And that was the last baked potato. So you good with mashed potatoes?"
It's not the same.
Me being the hungry bastard I was like, all right, cool. So I ate it and I sat on it for like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, wait, fuck do you fuck up baked potato?
That's a talent.
You how can you burn a fucking baked potato?
Somebody got a little baked themselves and forgot about it.
I sat there for like 3 days stewing about it.
God, you were angry about it.
No,
No?
I wasn't angry. I was angry until I made the Facebook post. I was like, shit, damn baked potato. It's not bad. Raw. Never thought. So I went back a few weeks later to see if they could redeem themselves.
Oh, no, no. Did they?
They did, however, I got the same thing I got the last time.
All right.
Baked potato with pulled pork.
Okay, okay.
Instead of sending me a baked potato with pulled pork, they sent me one with fucking pork ends.
Ew. Yeah. It's not the same.
Again,
Pork ends or burnt ends? 'Cause I like burnt ends, but pork ends, nah.
well, I think they call them pork ends, but I'm pretty sure shit was burnt too.
Oh, burnt that as well.
So, still me being a hungry motherfucker,
Yeah.
I decided, fuck, I'm gonna eat it.
Ew. How'd that go?
It's all right. It wasn't bad.
Oh, okay, okay. At least you got something.
So, this is where shit gets juicy, and this will be the last time that I will never order a baked potato from that place again.
Okay.
So I went early last week
Yeah.
because I go to this restaurant at least once or twice a week, just because I like the vibe, like the atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
Servers are cool, and
Yeah.
the food's good.
Yeah. Well, that's the important. The food's good. Keep going.
So I ordered a baked potato with pulled pork again,
All right.
thinking nothing of it.
Yeah.
They bring it to me,
All right.
and I look down at it and I'm like, that's the pulled pork.
What'd they put on it?
Fucking turkey on it.
Yeah. I fucking hate turkey. Like, I won't eat turkey. Turkey's like my least favorite protein.
So I'll eat turkey. I'll eat turkey legs, or I'll eat turkey at Thanksgiving time,
Yeah.
depending on the situation.
Those seem to be the acceptable times to eat turkey.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, I was fucking salty. They picked up 3 goddamn baked potatoes.
How do you fuck up a baked potato?
And my server came over and was like, everything good? I'm like, bro, they put turkey on my baked potato. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, look at it, it's beef. He wanted to rectify it, but I was like, bro, I am too fucking hungry for this. I'll eat it.
At least they were willing to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, at least they were willing to do that. Because I've been to restaurants where they won't fucking fix shit.
Well, being that I go there so often, and
Oh, I know the barbecue joint you're talking about. Because I've eaten. And they are willing to fix a fucked up order.
well, on top of that, if I get really good service, I tip extremely well for good service.
Well, yeah, yeah.
In any restaurant I go to, if I get exceptional service and I don't have to flag you down or ask for something,
Yeah.
if you just knowingly bring it, like for instance, when I go to restaurants, I drink a shit ton of sweet tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an absurd amount.
Yeah. Like you're drinking a giant sweet tea now.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not Joe if he doesn't have sweet tea.
or coffee, but
One of them.
that's besides the point. So I'm sitting. I will literally sit and drink two to three cups of fucking sweet tea while I'm at a restaurant.
Yeah.
They won't even ask me, sir, do you want more sweet tea?
Let's bring it.
They'll literally bring the pitcher and put it on the fucking table.
I'm surprised they don't put a straw in it. They probably have for you once or twice, I imagine.
So, not here in San Antonio.
Ah, okay.
When I used to go to Logan's Roadhouse in Killeen,
Ah,
when I was stationed there,
yeah.
the bartender, instead of pouring a cup of sweet tea, she would literally bring me the fucking pitcher and stick a straw in the goddamn thing for me.
See, I've had servers do that with me for like water or unsweet tea. It's always magical because they think it's a joke until I drink the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, no. Other things with Fiesta, you have like the getting back on topic, we have like the Flambeau Night Parade, which is the largest night parade in the country, and it goes on for fucking hours.
I've actually never been to the night parade.
I've only ever been to it twice, and both times I was walking the event for Don Vita, or TOSA, Texas Organ Sharing Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only way I'll go downtown for the fucking night parade. As if I'm in it. I'm not driving, parking, paying for a ticket to sit outside the room.
So there was actually one year that during a fiesta, I think I was maybe a freshman or sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
The basketball team, we were selling turkey legs behind fiesta during the parade.
Okay.
That was the only time I have ever been to a, the only time I'd ever been to the day parade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been to the day parade a few times.
And I actually had fun at the day parade.
Well, I remember this the first fiesta that we were able to go to when we moved here, because we moved here end of April '99. Fiesta passed. And so next year, the 2000, we're downtown for the night for the day parade. My little brother and I, we had this little cup of yogurt with raisins in it. And we go back to the parking garage and we're waiting for my mom. My little brother and I were dipping our spoons in this cup of yogurt. We had plastic spoons. We're flicking it off the side of the parking garage. And from the street, 3 or 4 stories down, you'd hear damn birds, fucking birds. And then my mom finally gets up to the car. She's like, "All right, boys, get it. It's time to go." My little brother just takes this cup of yogurt with raisins, just dumps it while holding the cup off the side of the parking garage. And from 3 or 4 stories down, we hear, "What the fuck?" And we're dying laughing. We are dying laughing.
Oh, geez.
And when we got out of the parking garage, there's some guy just knocking with it. And my brother and I was dying of laughter. My mom's like, "So that's what you two did."
Yeah. Oh God. I've never done any shenanigans like that during Fiesta.
Oh, Sam didn't do it just during Fiesta. He did shenanigans whenever he fucking had the urge. Like, there's like one time we're riding around the car and he rolls his window down. He sticks his head out and goes, "Look, Mom, I'm a dog." He starts barking at cars. My mom rolls the window up and catches his head. Instead of screaming, "Ow, ow," he goes, starts yelping like a dog. Sam was a funny motherfucker. Sam was definitely a funny motherfucker, but you put him around a crowd and he really shined. Which is why we couldn't take him to Fiesta, because he would cause problems.
Well, what can you say? You got those that know how to cause trouble at Fiesta
In a funny way.
in a funny way.
And you get those that just cause trouble. Which is why I don't go to the night stuff.
Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine the start of fucking Fiesta going back to that night that those four chicks got into a fight? Can you imagine starting your fucking week off or weekend off? You're completely shit faced drunk.
Mhm.
You go down to Fiesta, you're having fun, you black out, and next thing you know, you wake up in a cell in fucking Bear County going, what the fuck happened?
Now, this sounds like a personal story.
No,
No?
no,
Oh, okay.
no,
Not
no.
first hand experience?
No, 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 no. I've been completely sober.
Okay. But I do know that SAPD for a while, there used to be this place here in town where people could go take naps. And SAPD, as opposed to arresting you for public intoxication, would take people to those nap centers.
Yeah, it's called bear.
Yeah, and that's what it's called now. And now it comes with a court date and a ticket and a fine. But it used to be a $25, pay to sleep it off and then leave. Now it's drunk tank, general pop, and magistrate's office.
Yeah. It's like, can I make a phone call? Oh,
No.
it's like, what are y'all feeding us? I was like, man, look, it's Friday night. You can eat nuggets tonight.
Right. Mashed potatoes tonight? No. I fucked up baked potatoes.
No, no, and it turns out it ain't even dino nuggets. It's a fucking sack lunch.
Oh. I had a friend that used to spend so much time in and out of magistrate in college. We used to make a joke. He'd call ahead before going out drinking. So he knew what the Austin magistrate's office was serving to determine if he was going to get in trouble or not.
Travis County?
Mhm.
Fuck. I hate Travis County.
Smells weird. Not that your boys ever been arrested for public intoxication, disturbing the peace, or anything like that. No, no, no. I will plead the fifth. Bear County, we have warrant. But
Wow, sunshine.
yeah, the Travis County Magistrate's office smells weird.
But just imagine that. Just imagine you're going out for a night out on the town,
Well,
just to have fun.
man, there are people just getting out of the magistrate's office dealing with that exact phenomenon.
Bro, it's Sunday. They don't let people out on Sundays.
Oh, well, shit, they'll find out on Monday. They'll find out Monday morning at 3 a.m.
Yeah, the magistrate's office only works Monday through Friday.
Yeah, true. Oh, they might be able to get a PR bond.
Hey,
Maybe, and that's if the PR bond department shows up with volunteers.
unless of course it's some big massive case that
Yeah.
requires you to constantly go to court, but
Or, I do know that during Fiesta, occasionally the magistrate's office will run on Sundays. And it's usually just for
dumb shit like that.
public intoxication. Being too drunk at Fiesta, which is weird because it happens. And there's a number of socios at the Women's Holding Center for the magistrate's office that are wondering why they have a black eye, where their shoes are at, why they have one fake eyelash, why they have a public urination ticket. I'm gonna get a public urination ticket.
Oh, I've wondered.
Just repeat yourself. The cops got you.
So I wonder what the ratio.
Mm.
I wonder what the ratio of. So during so prior to Fiesta, I wonder what the ratio of men to women getting arrested is.
4 to 1.
And then during Fiesta, I wonder if the women that get arrested just skyrocket.
Because I know the average is 4 men to 1 woman the rest of the year, except for big party weekends.
Yeah.
But I'd actually be interested in what the gender rate for Fiesta would be. More women are getting arrested than men.
Because all I've recently seen on Facebook is women fighting.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. It's like Fiesta Sucias Intoxica season. It's a great time to get stabbed by your date
Or get stabbed by somebody else.
or their date.
Or not speaking from personal experience. You go out on a date with one of your toxica and then another one sees you down at decides to start firing shots at you.
Yeah, I've heard about shit like that. Usually at Oyster Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn. Oh man, I still can't. I will still never forget that fucking Sucia Gordita Diabeta job of the slut. My car was leaning hard to the passenger side. Like she was so big, I had to move the passenger seat all the way forward.
No, no, diabito.
And then I had to move the seat forward a little so she could wedge her colossal ass into the back of my fucking jeans. And I remember I was talking to one of my friends because I was helping him move some material from Austin to San Antonio. It's like, wasn't the Jetta meant for hauling ass? Yeah, not fat asses, though.
Oh Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
Of course, I love the joke when after Fiesta rolls around, like the last couple days, people start posting pictures of those blown out semi tires, how they fray. Some Susie lost her eyebrow, her eyelash.
It's one of those. Like when I posted them, you know, when yes,
It does. That becomes viral. Like movies at Fiesta.
no, you're talking about the guy here for syphilitis, bro.
Mm, the Toxica Toxica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The itch.
That burning itch.
It's like pink eye, bro. It's like pink eye going around the barracks.
Oh, God.
Once one person gets it, fucking everybody gets it.
Yeah, that's the motherfucker who doesn't wash his hands. Just spreading it.
Yeah, it's like don't touch your face, don't touch your eyes.
Hmm. You know, it always gets me, though. There's this YouTube channel I really like called Bean and Cheese Man. And every year for Fiesta, they do the Sucia Fiesta special.
Really?
Yeah, where it's a parody video, of course,
Oh,
but it's funny as shit. I'll send it to you later. I'll link it in the description on the YouTube reel upload. But their shit is fucking hilarious.
really?
Oh my God, yeah. It is fucking funny as shit. Like, one year they did the thing where they're trying to barter for margaritas
Oh God.
and chicken on a stick or stealing fucking Fiesta wreath garlands for their heads. And at the end, the little kids push a stroller for them. And
Nice.
then it's a little girl pushing the mom in the store at the very end. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's reminded me of something that happened that same night,
Huh?
Thursday.
Hmm. Did you see a little girl pushing the Lucia mother in a stroller?
No, some little toxic came up to me,
Oh,
and you know I have a thing for toxicas, but that night I was,
we do take betting odds on whether or not how long till he gets stabbed when he goes, girl.
yeah. But she came up to me and said, "Hey, big boy, you want to find out what this mouth do?" And I looked at her. I was like, it took me a second to process what the fuck she just said.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I finally snapped out of it, I was like, I already know what it does. She was like, what do you mean? Like, it's gonna give me attitude and you're gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, she started talking shit and saying some really mean and hurtful things, but I was just like, see,
Yeah,
I knew what it was gonna do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she just walked away.
Hmm. Oh, she walked away. That's a good thing.
I don't believe in,
Although,
I don't believe in hitting women, bro.
I don't either. But speaking of Toxias and Sucias, it reminds me of this funny thing that happened. I was leaving a cigar spot that we go to, and I had to park over towards the back end of the lot, over by that barbecue joint that I don't like, that I give you shit for eating. And this guy walks out, and his girl is with him, and they are arguing. And she goes, "Why don't you go spend time with your side piece? I know you prefer that." And he's like, "Bitch, I'm here with you now." She stopped mid sentence, walking in the parking lot, just staring at him, and then got in the car quietly. It's like, God damn, that's brutal.
What barbecue joint?
That smoke, Bob Smoke.
Oh, I literally just went there once just to try it.
Oh, I thought you liked the place because I gave you shit for it. That place sucks.
No, I so I tend to go to places to
Well,
like
yeah.
I like going places that I've never been.
Well, yeah. Trying new food.
Yeah, just to
Nice.
try things.
Yeah, could be good, could be crap. That place tends to be crap. But
Like
they've got pickleball.
like me and one of my buddies,
Yeah.
we went down to Corpus.
Okay. This could
And
go one of two ways.
no. So we went down to the Harley dealership down there because I'm a big biker.
Yeah.
I love riding motorcycles. So we went down there and we started getting hungry and we asked one of the ladies,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's a good spot to go eat?"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And she pointed us to this Philly cheesesteak place right across the street from the Lexington
It's been there.
called Yo Phillies.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I thought it was delicious.
I must have gone on an off day. They weren't bad. I've had better Phillies, but that was probably top top 10, top 15 Phillies.
I mean, myself. I'm not a big fan of Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
Never have been, never will.
yeah.
It's top three for me.
I don't know.
I will definitely go back next time I'm in Corpus, which it should have been for the 4th of July this year, but
Yeah,
family decided not to go to Corpus this year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then we were same buddy. We went to the Harley dealership in College Station
Okay.
and asked, "Hey, what's a good place to eat around here?"
Did you go to that laundromat slash fucking restaurant?
No, no,
I was
actually,
gonna say that place is overrated.
they actually recommended a barbecue joint to us,
Yeah. Okay.
and I forget the name slips me, but
Yeah.
it was good.
Oh shit. I think I know the place you're talking about. I can't remember. It's not right near the campus.
So it's actually not even a mile down the street from the
Yeah.
Harley dealership.
Yeah, I know the spot you're talking about. It's a good spot.
So
I mean, that's like when I went to Kingsville with my family to do some stuff down there. There's a barbecue joint that's been there for fucking ever, and I can't understand how because their food sucks.
maybe it's been passed down through the generations.
Maybe, but I've been there multiple times, and the food is terrible.
Eh,
Like I've never had brisket with a thinner smoke line or a weaker bark.
yeah, I don't get that.
It wasn't good. Every time I've been there, I keep getting the brisket. I've tried their fucking chicken. I've tried their ribs, and they're all just mediocre at best. And that's what I don't get. Like this is Texas. Texas style barbecue should be an art down here, and it is. But
Some
so many
places,
places just pass off shit barbecue, and people eat it.
like Rudy's.
Yeah, like Rudy's is okay. Rudy's will do in a pinch,
The only thing I
but it's
personally,
not that great.
the only thing I personally like from Rudy's is their creamed corn.
Oh God, yeah, they have
That's fucking delicious.
fucking immaculate. But like, there's this place I like up in Lexington, Texas, called Snow's Barbecue.
Lexington, Texas. Where's that?
About an hour and a half southeast of Austin,
Okay.
and I'll line up to go to Snow's Barbecue, and I will line up at 3 a.m. and hope to God I can get barbecue when they open at 7 because they sell out. And if you're not in the fucking line on Saturday, you ain't getting shit.
Really?
Yeah,
That good, huh?
Miss Tootsie knows what the fuck she's doing. And it's crazy because she's the pit master there. They're only open like 1 or 2 days a week. I think just one on Saturdays.
And
And Miss Tootsie the rest of the week is a custodian at the school.
really?
Yeah, she's like 86, 87.
Well,
And like that place sells out every time, but it's fucking worth the money.
I'm curious as to how long she's been doing it.
Fucking forever.
Probably her whole fucking life.
Mhm. But yeah, Snow's Barbecue is fucking phenomenal. And it's worth the drive to get out there and line up at 3 a.m. in the fucking cold because that is the best brisket I've ever had. That is the best sausage. And they make their own sausage.
Really?
And it's fucking killer. I mean, it's a kielbasa style sausage, but it's still fucking killer. Even their chicken's fucking amazing.
There's only one place that I've been to that does their own sausage.
Yeah,
Well, at least they used to. I don't know if they still do it anymore.
yeah.
Texas Pride.
Texas Pride's good.
Yeah.
I love Texas Pride.
I haven't been to Texas Pride in probably 17 years,
I haven't been there in maybe 15.
but
I haven't been there forever. That
from what I
place is
remember,
good.
from what I remember, everything with the exception of one side and bread was made homemade.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like there used to be a place up in Dallas when I was a kid called Coulter's Barbecue, and my family would go there every Sunday after church.
Wait, you actually went to church?
Yeah, I know. I didn't catch fire either. It's weird. I know.
Wow.
Yeah. But fucking go to Coulter's every Sunday after church. It was fucking phenomenal. So the only way we could get my dad to go to church was to go, hey, we're gonna go to Coulter's. He'd sit there at boring sermon just for the chance to get barbecue. And it was good, but I went there as an adult, and
mediocre at best.
It's good, but it's not great. It's better than fucking Bill Miller's. Hmm. Bill Miller's I'll eat in a pinch if I'm hungry.
Bro, I don't even go to Bill Miller's for the barbecue. I go there for the chicken tenders.
Mhm. They have phenomenal fried chicken.
Bullshit. Last time I ate their fried chicken,
Yeah?
I forget where my aunt got it from, but I got food poisoning.
Ew.
I
Must
was
have sitting out.
I was literally horizontal for like 3 days.
That's the thing, is when you get food poisoning from chicken, it's terrible. Like,
Yeah.
like food poisoning from pork, yeah, it can be bad. Food poisoning from beef can be bad. But chicken or fish, that'll lay a motherfucker out. That's like you're wishing for fucking death.
Yeah, I was bedridden for 3 fucking days.
Yeah, really. I remember I went to a fried chicken joint, and I don't remember where I was going, but we stopped somewhere on the way back, and we got fried chicken, and no, that was fucking terrible. That was a horrible road trip.
No, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. Motherfucker, like I was sick for like a week.
Yeah, I was fortunate to get over it within
Well,
three
dude,
days.
I was so sick I didn't ride in the truck. I rode in the fucking trailer, the
Ugh.
camper trailer, just so I could, not be shitty and throwing up. My
Ugh.
buddy Umberto that was driving, he was just driving with a trash can between his knees on his lap.
Oh,
Like, because we had to get back. We had to go to work.
fuck that.
And I spent like the last 3 days of that road trip in that travel trailer throwing up and pooing my brains out. And my last 4 days of paid time off, glued to the commode with a fucking toilet on one end and a trash can near the other. It's fucking awful. It's horrible. It's terrible. Would not recommend. And the chicken didn't taste good either.
Did it smell good?
Mm-hmm. It just tore us up. And then the next time, it was on our way to Shreveport, Louisiana.
Mm.
And the next time we went out there, we passed by and they were fucking closed down. I'm like, thank fucking God. No one else will have to suffer the fate of having to spend their time glued to a commode.
But I'll tell you this much: if you want to lose fucking weight, get food poisoning. That's a quick way to lose weight.
Yeah,
Not a healthy way.
not healthy. You'll shed some water weight and some body fat and some muscle. Depending how bad it is, maybe your spine.
Yeah, those 3 days that I was out, I lost, I think, 15 pounds.
Not really. Like,
And no, it wasn't from my head to my ass.
it wasn't your brains coming out.
No, it definitely wasn't my brains.
Yeah,
Wait, what brains?
exactly. Don't worry about it.
Hey, this Texas education doesn't mean shit, right?
Oh, you graduated?
Yeah. 3.7 GPA, almost top of my class.
I only had a 4.2.
Fuck you. Knowing what I know now,
Yeah?
I would have gone to college. I never would have
Yeah.
joined the fucking military.
Yeah, well, it's never too late to go to college.
I'm too old for that shit.
You could be like Rodney Dangerfield in that college movie. Walk around going, no respect, no respect.
Why would I want to be considered the old man in the fucking college room?
I don't know. Maybe be the one buying all alcohol for the freshmen.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm not trying to catch a felony charge or I don't know if it's a felony or a misdemeanor charge for
So,
providing alcohol to minors.
I say misdemeanor.
Oh, so I'm still gonna serve jail time no matter.
Ah, you just get a year probation and 800 hours community or 80 hours community service. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Then they throw the book at you. Serve 5 years.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm good.
Oh man.
I'd rather not go to jail.
Yeah. Jail really hindered my me time.
I mean, to be honest with you, it'd probably be a solid fucking vacation though.
That's what they call the Bear County Holding Facility, Bear County Gym, Health Spa.
Yeah.
Oh man. I remember I was living in a shitty apartment complex called Wood Hollow. And we moved into an apartment because the previous occupants of the apartment got evicted by Bexar County. And then the crazy guy next door, who we thought was cooking meth, but never could prove it, had his couch blow through the living room wall of his apartment into my bedroom wall, and then we knew he was cooking meth.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Talk about a shady fucking apartment complex.
Well, there was the guy that weighed about 500 pounds that fell off a third floor balcony that was 5.5 feet tall. The balcony, he was about 5'7". He had help over that balcony. We know he did.
How the
They throw.
500 pounds? It's gonna take more than one motherfucker to throw somebody that big.
He didn't have just one person over.
Oh,
He had a bunch of people.
fair enough.
It wasn't even his apartment. So,
What was his main piece or side pieces?
no, it was a trap den.
Ah,
It was those kinds of apartments where people would just set up shop and turn them into flop houses. Like, it was weird because Woodhull had a little drainage ditch that divided the complex. Half of the apartment complex was on one side of the ditch, the other was on the other. There were two different gangs controlled each half of the apartment. Neither one of them would cross that fucking ditch. Yeah, my big ass would go to the laundromat, and the drug dealers would see me coming in to do laundry at night, go, "You have a good day, sir," and walk off. Finally asked somebody about my neighbor Dreads. He's like, "Oh, it's because your roommate's the only cracker in the box, so everyone thinks y'all are feds." Fucking, I'll take it. Nobody messed with our shit. Nobody parked near my truck. Excuse me. Nobody would park near my truck. It's great.
well, being that I kind of grew up in the hood,
Still
I-
do it. Okay.
yeah, I mean, I still live there, but it's not as bad as it used to be when I was growing up.
Yeah. That area's actually improved quite a bit.
So growing up, people they uh they knew who I was. I knew who they were.
Yeah.
But being that I stayed out of their business and treated them with dignity and respect,
Yeah.
they never fucked with me.
Well, that's kind of the secret in life. If you just treat people with a little dignity and respect, might stay in your own fucking lane.
One white boy in a Mexican fucking neighborhood.
You're not all white.
Yeah, I know I'm not all white, but still.
Yeah. But no, it's just that's kind of the secret to life is if you just treat people with fucking respect and a moniker of dignity, they'll leave you the fuck alone most of the time.
The only people that did fuck with me was the cops.
Yeah, but again, you're part white in that neighborhood, which is sad to say. That kind of shit happens, but
Yeah. Like, I'll never forget it. Got pulled up on by the police. Me and one of my buddies were walking the neighborhood because we were actually going to go play basketball at one of the parks. Yeah. I was like, hey, come here, my boy. What the fuck you doing in this neighborhood?
I live here.
Exactly. I was like, I live here. He's like, yeah, bullshit. What are you here to buy? Put your hands on top of
You
you.
did the whole fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like I used to have that old truck. And I would drive through one of the neighborhoods not too far from here. It's a municipality. And I'd get pulled over by the cops, and they'd come over the megaphone in Spanish. I was like, turn the truck off, step out, walk backwards, and I'd lean out the window and go, "Motherfucker." And I'd say it again in Spanish. Like, I don't speak Spanish, which is total bullshit. I do. But then they come up to the window, "Oh, sorry, sir. Like, yeah, we know what you thought you had. I'm not going to say what you thought you had on stream because I don't want to get TOS, but we know what you thought you had. You had a brown dude in an old beat up pickup truck. And it's like a suburb fucking municipality where the average home cost in the early 2000s was 500,000 fucking dollars. Yeah,
Man.
we know exactly what you thought you caught at 2 in the morning coming back from school."
So I have another interesting story, and this involves my mom.
Mm,
So whenever I was home for the weekend,
yeah,
whenever I decided to come home for the weekend,
yeah, when you were in the military.
yeah, my mom would it would either be on a Saturday or a Sunday, not including Fiesta, because my mom instantly woke
Oh
me up
yeah,
when it was Fiesta.
your mom seemed like a Fiesta, like she was all about it.
She loved it
Oh,
because tradition.
yeah,
So she would wake me up and we'd go eat something. She'd be like, "Come on, we're going shopping."
all right.
The hell you mean we're going shopping?
Going to the flea market?
Fuck no. We go to the Goodwill over there on the west side.
Yeah, yeah.
the the big ass one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's in right. I forget the street.
I know the one you're talking about.
So we were in there one day, and the only reason my mom like wanted me to go with her is because she got a military discount anytime we went in there.
She was exploiting you for your discount.
She was. So I'm standing there. Actually, I take it back. I was out of the military at this point.
Okay. You got your veteran discount
Yeah.
then.
So we're standing in line, and we walk up, and the lady looks at me and was like, "What's a big ass white boy like you doing on my side of town?"
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about it. I looked at my mom and winked, and she's like, "Don't you fucking." And I looked at the lady at the church, and I'm like, "Yeah, no hablo inglés." And she was like, and then she saw my tattoos, which, as you know, I have very distinct
Yeah.
military tattoos. She's like, "Nene, que mentiras."
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, good
That's
times.
oh yeah. Oh man, but no, it's
I'll be upfront honest with you. I do miss my mom.
yeah. Your mom was cool. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back. We are back. We are back. What are you lighting up, Joe?
I am lighting up a
Egg roll, looks like.
it's a Punch 2024 Year of the Dragon, I think. Something weird that I tend to pick up the kind of rare punch stuff.
I like punch. I like punch. Punch has put out pretty good sticks. Like I bought their bento box. And there are four different cigar types in it. Only one I didn't like, but I think I gave those to you because you liked them.
So believe it or not, I still have some of the OG egg rolls.
Yeah, that was the one I didn't like.
No, I have some of the original from the very first batch. When I was still working at the cigar shop.
Yeah. Fuck Thursday here.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Good push.
Yeah, yeah,
Good push.
yeah. Punches are good.
It's all right.
Yeah, I like punch.
It's just something to get me,
Get you through.
yeah, get me through.
Ah, I feel like we should get back on topic of Fiesta. There's so much other shit we can talk about.
Well, I mean, I've pretty much covered everything that I've seen.
Yeah. Well, now we get to the segment where we just bullshit around, I guess. Which is what we've been doing for the last 40 fucking minutes.
It's fun now.
Yeah, all right.
So, trying to think.
Oh, you met my mom.
Yeah, I met your mom. Interesting character,
Yeah,
to say the
he's
least.
a hippie.
You can tell.
Yeah, as soon as we were in the car, she was sitting there going, he's probably going to get stabbed by a toxic or yeah. Even my mom said that about you.
Well, believe it or not, I've kind of tried to stay away from the whole,
Oh, yeah.
just because of what happened to me
Yeah.
right after my mom died.
Yeah,
That shit
we're not going to go into that.
pissed me off.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. And we don't need to go into that.
Yeah,
It's not something we need to cover. That might be too.
yeah. But you know what? I believe in karma works in mysterious ways.
All right. So does Southside Justice, but we won't discuss that here. We won't discuss Southside Justice on the street.
Well, I mean, two guys from Fiesta last night.
Oh, those two. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else.
No,
Discovery.
no, those two guys from Fiesta last night got their Southside justice.
Yeah, really. And I can already see the candle visuals and the airbrush t-shirts.
Not saying Mijo was a really good person.
No, Miho was not a good person. Miho was an ass.
Yeah, you look at his Facebook profile picture. He's sitting there with the pistol in one hand, and lit joint in the other.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. That's their problem, not ours. You know, we're the different type of Hispanic.
Yeah,
We're the ones that don't cause trouble. Well, we do. Just better at not causing that kind of trouble.
this is very true. So, so yeah, soon, now that I think about it, next season for SFPL, the pool league that I've been partaking in, is going to start up here within the next few weeks.
All right, all right.
So I'm gonna get back into it. I was gonna take a half a week off to ride my bike because I haven't rode that thing in like 3 fucking.
I haven't seen your bike out here in a while. I've always seen your truck.
Well, it's just because,
It's been wet this time of year.
I mean, you and I both know I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
if it's cold, rainy.
yeah, but other people on the road suck.
Oh yeah, I've almost been
Wiped
hit
out several times.
hit a couple of times.
Yeah.
One thing I do not recommend, which if your viewers ride, if they don't,
Yeah.
if there's going to be a fucking hailstorm, do not ride your damn bike.
That makes it so much fucking worse when you ride in the hail.
I have
I have too, and it's not fun.
getting pelted with golf or
And nickel sized or bigger. It doesn't matter at that point.
at
It hurts even.
at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I remember I was at my aunt's house the next day and I was wearing a muscle shirt and
Would take a fucking cheetah.
my aunt literally looked at me and was like, "Meanwhile, who did you piss off?" I'm like, "Nobody." I was last night. I was like,
Pissed off nature. That's what it was.
Mother Nature's a motherfucker.
Yeah, really. She gives no fucks. Oh, man. But, speaking of Mother Nature, we've had an unusually cool spring
Yeah.
and a winter.
Yeah.
So either we're gonna have a mild summer or a brutal fucking summer.
Bullshit. There ain't gonna be no mild summer.
There's no mild about South Texas summer at 110, 90% humidity.
Like I've always said, I like my women just like I like my Texas weather. Hot as hell during the summer, bipolar and unfucking predictable in every other goddamn month.
Well, it's like our fucking winter. Our winter throws out fucking temperatures like lottery numbers 74, 16, 38, 92, 4. 1. Yeah. Like, summers are so fucking random for temperatures, it's not even fucking hilarious. It's like, goddamn, pick a fucking mood and stick with it.
So, kind of on the topic of Mother Nature, I remember my soft was it my soft my it was my freshman and sophomore year in high school.
Yeah,
So I was in jean shorts, t-shirt,
yeah.
and I had a heavy ass jacket on.
Okay, pretty typical winter wear.
It was 27 degrees when I got to school.
Yeah,
By noon, it was 75.
yeah. Well, it's like the first time I went with Wendy to visit her family in DC for Christmas. You know, I packed a jacket, some sweaters, and it was weird being in a place where in December I can leave the house in a sweater, and by the time noon rolls around, I'm still wearing the fucking sweater.
Oh shit.
No shit. Wore a sweater all fucking day. Didn't have to take it off.
I bet that was weird.
That was weird.
Well, it was just like Christmas this past year.
Yeah.
It was what, 80 degrees outside?
I was on the back porch smoking a pair of athletic shorts and a wife beat, undershirt.
Yeah, I think Christmas Day I went out on a cruise on my bike.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm still in a long sleeve because
Yeah.
you get a bike up to a certain mile an hour.
Well, yeah, the wind don't matter. It's gonna be cool. But I remember one summer we had rain just every fucking day. Like we had so much rain the aquifer was full. They had to release water from the aquifer. It was so full.
So I remember it rained like 7 days straight one year. And I'm not talking about light sprinkle. I'm talking about a torrential.
Yeah, the typical rain we get where it's a blast of heavy rain but only lasts an hour.
Like
But for 7 days, 7 nights, that shit is heavy.
like you know that little creek that runs right there by Lackland Air Force Base?
Yeah, the one that fucking overflowed. Oh, I know the one.
So my grandmother had an appointment at this building right across the street from the high school I went to.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're sitting up there, and my mom's literally like a cat in the window, just watching people drive, and the street is flooded.
Oh yeah.
This lady spills out.
Mhm.
So she rolls down her window to ask for help, and this big jacked up truck just goes rolling by.
Right there fills her car.
Yes. My mom and I never laughed so fucking hard, bro.
Oh, that's fucking great.
It was golden.
Well, it's like I was riding around with one of my friends, man, wearing his Dodge, his old Dodge Ram. And this guy in a Prius was giving a shit for riding around in a big old diesel Dodge. And he had his windows down. He's in this little, it wasn't even a Prius, it was a Tesla. We're coming up to a point over by Salado Creek where the water will typically get about half a foot deep, standing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, you may think that shit's standing, but it's not.
no, it is. It is. It's actually standing. It had been standing for a better part of a day, so you know it had to smell nice. And we're driving through it, and he's yelling at us, and we just hit that puddle and threw all that stinky ass road water into his fucking pristine little Prius or Tesla.
So I remember one night, I think it was May of last year, I think.
Yeah,
I'm out cruising on the bike. Was it May of last year? It was sometime last year. And I was at the bar I was hanging out at,
yeah. I love that bar.
but
It's a good little neighborhood bar.
I was shooting, or I wasn't shooting pool, I was just hanging out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking torrential downpour hits. I'm like, all right, cool. Some people that knew me from the neighborhood were there.
Yeah.
Well, from my neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, because it's not that far from where you live.
And they're like, hey, Red, are you gonna head home? Yeah, yeah. I'll follow y'all home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That's what good neighbors do. They check on.
So right there, military where the bridge is,
Yeah.
where the train tracks are, right next to Laughlin Air Force
Yeah.
Base.
The big line that's bridge.
Yeah. So I'm coming up to it, and I don't see the fucking water there.
Do you hydroplane?
No, my bike completely fucking stalls out and stops working because I stalled like 6 inches of water, and I'm like, so I started walking my bike up to try and get it fucking started
Yeah.
because rule number one is you don't start your
No.
vehicle if you're in water.
No, no. You suck water into the intake. Fuck your engine.
So I walk it up, and the people that were following me were like, "Red, are you okay?" I'm like, "So-" I'm like, "Hey." Then stop. About 30 seconds in, I'm fired up in it. I'm like, all right, good, let's go.
Well, it's like one time I was in an argument with a girlfriend I had at the time when I had that truck, and she's standing behind the truck thinking I won't back out because I don't want to hit her. No, I just been driving forward over the little 8-inch barrier they have between the parking lot and the grass, across the grass, down the 8-inch barrier between it and the sidewalk, over the sidewalk and onto the street, and off I went. She's just standing there
In disbelief.
in disbelief, like, I have 16 inches of clearance. I'm going to use it.
That's what she said.
Giggity.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, she learned that day that I will not be deterred by you standing behind my truck if I can go forward.
Where there's a will, there's an individual that'll find a way.
Oh yeah. It's like one time we were no, it wasn't my ex-girlfriend. This one was me and Wendy. We're cruising around in my old truck. We're at Blanco at 1604. And there's a Starbucks there.
Fun Starbucks.
Yeah, I know, but we stopped at the red light. This lady in this brand new little tiny little BMW had pulled out, and she wasn't paying attention to how far she pulled out because the front of her car was under my truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, between the front and the back wheels. And the light goes green, and I go to pull forward, and suddenly the back of that truck goes. I'm like, oh shit! Did I just break a leaf spring? Did I just pop a shackle for those leaf springs? Shit! Ah, I ran over her fucking car
Well,
because she wasn't paying attention, and she admitted she wasn't paying attention to the cop, but it's like, god damn.
well, let me ask you this. Would you agree that people in San Antonio do not know how to fucking drive?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will agree with you 100%. People in San Antonio fucking suck at driving.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
there was a survey done by AAA. Excuse me. There was a survey done by AAA by state, and Texas was voted to have the worst and most aggressive drivers.
yeah.
And then Texas voted San Antonio as having the worst fucking drivers. Hey, we're A number one. We're the worst in the nation.
Hey, we're number one.
Yeah, we used to be number one for fucking obesity, and that got taken away from us. And our title as the most drunken city got taken away from us by the same city. New Orleans is now the fattest, drunkest city in America.
Nice.
They took that from us, Joe. They took that.
Well, I don't personally drink anymore, so I can give two shits.
I don't drink much anymore.
Well,
I'm not fat. Well, not as fat as I used to be.
me either.
Yeah. But no, took that title. I felt robbed.
So it was just like what happened that fateful Sunday that I got into a accident on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off.
I bet.
Dude didn't have a driver's license or insurance.
So yeah, the South Side Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, go fucking figure.
Can you believe I spent 2 hours at Southwest General Hospital?
Yeah,
Which, by the way, that hospital is no longer around. They closed it.
yeah, they did. Oh, I could believe that. Actually, I can't believe you didn't spend longer.
Well, literally after the accident, well, the reason being is because most people during accidents tense up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Me personally, what I did when I realized the accident was unavoidable,
Just wouldn't lax. No, what I mean is I can't believe it didn't take you longer to get in and out. Because Southwest General used to be super fucking slow.
well, they transported me.
Yeah.
They transported me on the in the
Great.
ambulance.
Well, yeah, you were on two wheels. Hit something on four. They're gonna take you by ambulance.
Even though I was kind of hard-headed,
Yeah.
I didn't want to get transported.
You stubbed? No.
Yeah, bullshit.
No. You?
I'm as stubborn as they fucking come.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm making the joke. But no, it's just like I'll never ride a bike again in San Antonio.
Well,
And I don't intend to move because I've seen way too many stupid fucks. Too many assholes driving cars or trucks that don't pay attention to the guy on the motorcycle. And I've seen so many people on crotch rockets flying down the highway at 90 plus,
you mean
weaving in and out of traffic.
you mean more like 110, 115
Yeah,
plus.
well, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt.
I don't.
I'm just saying they're going 90 plus, so it includes 110 and up. But they weave in and out of traffic, and I've seen sometimes where they weave a little too far and lose the back end.
Just like
And it's like a rocket going down the road. Just
so, I'm actually on this group called 21012s
yeah.
on Facebook, and they actually posted a video that was taken between 1604 and 410
Yeah.
on I-10.
Good
Rock
straight.
rockets were weaving in and out, in and out, in and out,
Yeah.
and you just see.
Are you taking off, Ray? All right. We'll see you later, Ray. Sorry, a friend of ours was saying goodbye. But you were saying they're weaving in and out, weaving in and out.
And one bike, back tire catches the other one.
Yeah.
Both bikers went down, but no injuries, which was surprising.
Yeah, it's because of that speed and those actions, you think they'd at least get some major abrasions.
But no,
No.
nothing too serious from what I heard. They both walked away.
Yeah. Well, I've also noticed there's been a lot more street takeovers in town. Like a lot more street takeovers. And it's like that used to not be a fucking thing. Like this used to be the town where you could go to a car meet, people would behave. They'd leave and disperse, and you'd have people boosting out lots, but you wouldn't have them going on the freeway and doing a street takeover. That shit pisses me off.
Well, you got
Because it inevitably ends in gunfire.
well, you got to realize something that it's not the older generation.
No, it's not. It's these kids.
It's youngsters.
Yeah.
Like I act like like I'm extremely old. I'm only 29.
Yeah, you're not 30, but it's kids in their early 20s that are doing this shit. They're late teens.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. There's fun in it, but there's no point in doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like some of the car shows around town that I like to go to, I don't go to anymore because the demographic has changed from, old boys that have old metal and old iron to these kids in these souped up fucking rice rockets and ricer cars, and they cause problems.
There's only one car show that I go to, and I don't even go to it very often anymore. And that's the Lolo Car Show.
Yeah,
I love the Lolo Car Show.
I love the Lolo car show, but I don't like how the culture's changed.
Yeah, I have quite a few acquaintances and
Yeah.
friends that are in that scene.
Well, what I think is funny is in Austin, there's a historical neighborhood that has the nickname Chicano Park.
I've heard about it.
And every weekend they'd have a big car meet. Every weekend for like 50 fucking plus years, almost 60 years. They all meet up at this at Chicano Park. They barbecue, they park their cars, they have little car shows. And then some people built a really expensive condo complex right next to Chicano Park. And I'll never forget an interview in the Austin Statesman where they were interviewing this woman from Berkeley, California, moved to Texas for cost of living, who was named Karen and was complaining about the car shows. And it's like, you moved to a neighborhood called Chicano Park. You're such a pinche gringo and a pinche gringa that you can't hang with Chicanos. And that shit pissed me off because I don't know if they still do that car show on the weekends anymore.
So it's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
Says it was a little bit before my time, but they tried to bring it back.
Yeah.
The cruise on military.
Oh God, yeah. That was before my time, but I remember that used to be a big thing.
They tried to bring it back in I think the summer of 2020.
Yeah, they tried.
They tried, but SAPD immediately shut
Yeah.
that shit down
Oh,
because again,
kids were making trouble.
people don't know how that happens.
Yeah. Well, it's like there's this one car show by where I live that they do it every Friday night. Well, not every Friday. They have a season for when they do it, and it's just at this restaurant called Biff Busby's. You know, decent burger joint. And they used to have they have a car show, and it used to be a bunch of old Mopar guys and Ford and GM guys showing up with their rebuilt classics. And of course, you got the ubiquitous dude that I drive a Viper, and he shows up with the stock Viper, but he's got the Viper jacket.
I love
Gets
those
mad that
guys.
yeah, it gets
I love those
yeah,
guys.
the classic Viper guy will see that nobody's paying attention to his car, and he gets upset and leaves.
In the biker world, we call that guy the CDO guy.
Yeah, he is. But but now when I go, you no longer see old classic cars. You see them there, but more of what you're seeing are tricked out, rice rockets and ricer cars.
Yeah,
More JDM imports with JDM mods. Excuse me. You also see a lot more Edgars there.
yeah.
And again, they flock around the stance Mamalona going, no, come on,
Yeah.
because that's what they fucking do.
So I used to go to so do you remember when San Antonio used to have that big classic car show at the Alamo Dome?
Yeah. Yeah, I used to love going to that. I don't go to it.
So my dad used to take me there all the time when I was younger,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason we stopped going
Yeah.
and
It's not the same it used to be.
yeah.
It's not the same it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not the quintessential car guy.
No,
Like
but
I don't know every little spec about it.
yeah, but you're willing to at least go and appreciate a good looking car.
Absolutely.
I mean, a good looking car is a good looking car.
Like if I had my dream car,
Yeah.
I would put it
Yeah.
in that car show.
Fine. Win or lose, just do it.
I don't even care.
No, it's changed. You used to see some real good old classic style lowriders, and now
I'll tell you what.
you'll see some, but most of it's just crap.
I'll tell you what. This has actually really piqued my interest, and I want to do it
Yeah.
just because being I grew up in the Hispanic culture, I love the Hispanic culture.
Being as you are Hispanic.
Yes. So V-Gloss, which is the Lolo motorcycle
Yeah.
scene.
Some of those can look good. I've seen some that look great. I've seen some that are kind of crap though.
So when my buddy and I went down to the McAllen Harley dealership,
Yeah.
they had one for sale. Like they actually
Did you feel your wallet twitching?
no.
No.
I mean, I wasn't rolling over the bike, but I knew at that point I couldn't afford to do it.
Yeah. That's not cheap.
Yeah, but that's one part of the culture that I've always wanted to get into because being that I love motorcycles, I love the motorcycle culture.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I know I haven't been riding much.
No, no. But yeah, it's a good culture. It's got its good and its bad, but it's still fun. I mean, it's just one of those fucking things. But unfortunately, times change.
Like sometime within the next few months, I have to talk with my buddy.
Yeah.
So the dealership in McAllen's that actually hosts a V Club
Oh, nice. That's
show,
too. That'd be real fun to go to, actually.
and I've thought about it. I've talked with my buddies, like, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, it's speaking of motorcycles. I remember 2018. I'm going to Burning Man. I stop at Rachel, Nevada, where I always stay at the little alien hotel. And this dude had one of those cross country touring BMW bikes, but he had a custom trailer, and it had a CV joint, or not CV joint, a fucking two Y joints off the back with a little in the middle, so that you could tow this little camper trailer that was only like 3 feet wide by 8 feet long, and it was a custom one. But he said some dude that did lowrider bikes made it for him. So I mean, there's a lot of ingenuity to it.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, we are at the end of our show. So if you liked it, awesome. Thank you, Joe, for being on the podcast. I've been for you about a year and a half to do this.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, and
Yeah,
maybe I'll be back on again.
maybe every Sunday, 4 to 6. Well, 4 till I get tired. All right, we're gonna hit the intro out. It's You Go by Dead Pirates. So stick around for that. As soon as I can get my mouse to do what I need it to.